Everyone likes to feel valued and appreciated, right?
Yeah.
And while there's all sorts of ways to let someone know they're extraordinary, does the amount of praise you get go down as your age goes up?
What?
Eliza Dumays recently admitted on the site Man Repeller that she's nervous about the day when she's no longer impressive for her age. Eliza, who's excelled in her career thus far, came to the conclusion that even if she has an unbelievable job, there's bound to be another person her age who will already have made Forbes by then. So ladies, knowing that we all have different journeys, are you okay with the idea of no longer being impressive someday?
I think being alive is impressive.
Yes.
Huh? We've made it here. We're still alive and kicking. There's air in our lungs. Our hearts are beating after all the heartache. You're still functioning.
Yes.
You still love. You still are kind. I mean, there's so many things. It depends on what you view as impressive.
Yeah.
Is having a lot of money impressive to you?
No,
I'm sorry. That makes me sad.
True, but maybe it's not so much as being impressive as it is just being qualified as an adult. Because I'm 40, y'all, and I still don't know what really is adulting. I just
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're so great with money business.
Yes.
Girl, but it's not that complicated. Sometimes I don't know all the passwords to my logins. I actually don't check my credit card
True.
statement. But here's another thing. Like, this is a pretty serious one. When we had all the fires that were going on here, I actually had to stop and think, is my house insured? Like, fire insurance. And I realized it wasn't. So if that went down, I actually would have been completely homeless. I'd be staying at your house. So there's just basic things that I think, the thing is, when you were younger and you were over-responsible, that was good and you were seen as an old soul and responsible.
Yeah.
But now at 40,
There's no excuse.
Are you really adulting the way adults should be adulting?
Got it. You don't get credit for doing the simple things that you technically should already know how to do or already be responsible for.
Yes.
Ooh,
Well, I think as you get older, you just got to deal with the fact that you're getting older. I mean, there are things that you can't do that you used to do. Like, that's why I tell people, while you young and can do stuff, do it. You can walk. If you can run while you can run. Because after a certain time, you know, your body be like, what? Them knees and stuff, thighs, it's so appreciate what you have at the moment. And I think when you appreciate it, then if it kind of fades away, you still can remember the time that it happened.
Yeah,
so.
that's okay. I
would approach this situation by not comparing. You know, I always say comparison is the thief of joy. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. I have a friend who raised all of her kids, and she is in her 60s, and she's like, you know what, I don't care what anybody thinks. I've always wanted to be a flight attendant. I'm gonna be a flight attendant now. So she travels the world. Hi, Debbie. She watches the show. She absolutely loves us. So you know what? Don't look at what other people are saying about you. Be impressed with yourself.
Yes.
You're impressed with yourself, and you're focused on your own journey, and you are running your own race, then it doesn't matter.
It is dope, though, to blame things on your older age. I like now that, like, if a lot of people are going out and everybody's making you feel bad because you want to stay in, I feel damn straight good about saying, no, y'all, I don't want to be with y'all. I actually want to sit at home and watch my Netflix. I really want to be home and just, like, eat my chips in a hot mess on my chest. That's okay, you know?
I'm so excited about vieja mode, like just being an old lady, minding my business, doing my thing. I saw somewhere, I almost want to say it was Yvette Nicole Brown, may have put this on Twitter or Instagram or something or said it, but she said that, like, you know how when you played Nintendo or Mario Brothers growing up, like, you get to levels?
Yeah.
That's what age is. Like, oh, I'm on level 35 over here. I don't know what level you on. Like, every time you make a year, it's a blessing and it's something to be excited about.
Getting
and
older,
that is impressive.
Yeah.
You made it to level 40.
I have to be honest, though. It gets hard, though.
Really?
What gets hard?
Like,
Wait,
when does it
speak
start
to us,
happening?
Grasshopper. You act, because I'm like, you act like you're really ahead of us. You're not, Lonnie.
Yes, I am.
No,
Not
you're
really.
Y'all forget, I'm 10 years, I'm what, 15 years older than you? I'm 10 years older
You're
than y'all.
saying you're real.
Yeah.
10. I know.
Wait, add that up for me, because
Yeah.
Wait,
No, I've always
thank
said
God I
my
can't do
age
math
now.
over
It's
here.
not, yeah, but no, and so I
Can I ask
tell
an
you-
honest question then? Because I do want to know, and since you're like my sister, I don't get to ask this with a lot of people. Tell me what it's like in your 50s, because I heard from Lon.
She's not in her 50s.
You just
I'm
said 10
almost
years.
there.
Almost
Oh,
there.
almost. Oh, well then, girl, well, then you're right where we are.
Yeah,
no,
that's not...
it's a big, to
no,
me, I
50s
feel
is
like I'm
different.
10
I
years.
am. I'm 41.
you
I forgot
feel
how old
like-
I was for a
Yeah,
second.
because, well, sometimes I talk to you, I feel like it's 10 years older.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Wait. Actually, give us something that we've talked about, or one of us has talked about, and you're like, yo, they're not even there yet.
She
They don't
doesn't
get
even
it.
know yet.
Because I know I get it sometimes with you.
Yeah.
And then I know I get it sometimes with you as a mom,
And-
where I'm
and-
like, I could never understand
Well, mostly it's the physical stuff. Like when
Okay.
you were talking about, oh, you know, I'm gonna have sex every day, blah, blah. I was like, honey.
Yeah, I was there. When she said that, I looked at her like,
I
honey.
thought that my prime wasn't even here yet. I thought I'm gonna go through like my sexual prime when I'm in my 40s.
But you
and
said
50s.
every day,
Every day,
Adrian.
that's the difference.
It was like, girl, every day.
Yeah.
You got stuff to do, okay?
yeah, right.
And you try
Yeah.
to do it every day because
Yeah.
you have that
Yes.
sexual feeling, but some days you're just like, I'm tired.
And then when
I
it
can't
comes
do
to
it.
you, Tam, you talk about the different positions that you do. And I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, wait till you get a little older. My knees don't do that no more, girl. So
You'll
it's
get
like,
stuck.
so when you guys talk, it's like, that's why
Yeah.
I said appreciate where you are right now in your life.
Yes.
Not just with the physical stuff, but mentally too.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
You know how you say to us, like, that it gets hard. So right now, I would say I'm not in a place, like when I have birthdays, I personally never feel like, getting older. Like I'm like, oh, another year of life, yippee. You say at some point it'll get, when do you think that age comes where you're like, oh, I don't want to get older?
It may hit you. Sometimes it'll hit you when you go to the doctor, and the doctor tell
That
you,
is true.
you know,
You're
you
older
only
now.
got about 20 more, 30 more years. No, seriously.
True. I did think about it once I turned 40 because I was like, wait a minute, the average person lives to be like in their 80s, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh,
Half of my
I've
life. Half
lived
your life.
half of my life.
Yeah. Or like when I went to the dentist one time, and the dentist, I still have my wisdom teeth. And she said, you have cavities. She said, you need to take them out now, or either you need to get them filled. You need to decide what you want to do, because that'll be your lifespan. Because you don't want to wait until you get maybe in your 70s or 80s.
then it's a
and then
higher
you gotta
risk
have, right.
to do
so,
surgery
and then,
on older.
And that's when it hits you. I'm old as hell. No, and it's not a bad thing. It teaches you to look at life, because
Appreciate
life
it.
is short,
Yes.
and appreciate it.
I
So
hear
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Appreciate where you are, but know that one day it's gonna hit you.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then that's when you're gonna really start doing things that really,
Yes.
really, really matter.
And don't wait till it hits you to start taking care of yourself. Take care of your dang self
That is
now.
true.
That's right. Brush them